25 years, AMNI International Petroleum has gained valuable experience and confidence through its focus on the offshore environment in West Africa. AMNI credits its substantial growth over a quarter century through its partnerships, joint ventures and relationships with other oil companies, service companies and financial institutions. As the company enters a new growth phase, AMNI has set one key goal: to build the most successful independent exploration and production company in the West African sub-region.
When we started the business, there was very little money in the system. So we eventually had to partner with some foreign companies. But for the last, I would say 8 years, AMNI has been really running, is in operation 100% with our own professional assets.
AMNI started in 1993, and we've evolved over the years. The new set of indigenous companies we are seeing today was pioneered by people like AMNI, and if not for the likes of AMNI, there will not be any indigenous oil and gas industry in Nigeria today.
The beauty of the business we do here is that we're probably the only indigenous oil firm that has control of all our facilities. We have our own platform, we produce for ourselves, our own FSO, we store for ourselves. We have our own pipelines, we transport ourselves. We have an FPSO, and we have a terminal, we export for ourselves.
We describe ourselves based on the reserves that we have, significant gas reserves. As a gas company, yes, we operate oil fields, but primarily we see that our growth is significantly going to be based on exploiting the reserves that we have in gas.
What we are doing is exploring several projects that could give us a full value chain.
We have about 3 or 4 gas projects now that we're looking at the same time.
So Chairman's vision of AMNI's Futures in Gas is a vision that we are now moving to make a reality. The strategy for gas monetization calls for defining an upstream, midstream, downstream value chain. And in this strategy, the downstream value chain, in essence, calls for an industrial complex being established at the Lekki Free Trade Zone, which will combine a power plant, petrochemical, and refinery.
We would also like to look at international expansion. I mean, we've got acreage in Ghana, and which could be a big one by God's grace.
AMNI exists in a symbiotic relationship with the external community. Thus, it seeks to proactively empower socio-economic development in its areas of operation and nearby coastal zones.
Treat others like you would like to be treated, and they will respond to you when you have needs.
For us, we always put the community first because we understand perfectly it's important to therefore ensure that you work with the community to make sure that the environment is well maintained.
It's not enough to let people go to secondary school, so we have expanded from secondary school now to university to get your first degree. We have moved further from that to get your master's degree. So we support you to deliver education to your hand and expand your mind to be able to move forward.
With its enterprising spirit and strategic vision, the future of AMNI International Petroleum is bright and brimming with opportunity.
AMNI will continue to grow, and when AMNI grows to the level of the IOCs, this is good for Nigeria.
It's forward-thinking, it's global, it's a family, and there are just no limits, really, while you're here.
We would like to, at some point, help out some of the smaller firms, produce on their behalf, help them with the technical work. That's our own contribution towards developing the indigenous capacity.
AMNI is strictly focused on delivering value to all of its stakeholders, which is why they are the company of choice for oil and gas exploration and production in West Africa.
AMNI as an indigenous company has evolved over the years, and we have been part of the drive to actually sustain the Nigerian content policy because it is good for everybody.
I believe if we're successful in Ghana, then we will earn our rights to be a significant player as an independent oil and gas company in Africa.
A whole lot more than it is in the next 5-10 years. Sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.